That's really concerning because I'm actually like... Okay, now it's back. Okay. Okay, now it's back. It says it reconnected. I'm broadcasting like a major... Well, it's not that big of an event, but I'm broadcasting an event next weekend on this computer. And I specifically am paying a lot of money so that this internet is consistent where I am right now. So if it's messing up and disconnecting, I'm pretty pissed about that, actually. Denny's parking lot, yeah. Hey, if I'm going to Denny's, I'm gonna go into Denny's and sit at a table and use their Wi-Fi at a table, because Denny's is open 24 hours, so I don't need to be in the parking lot. Unless I'm doing something sneaky I don't want anyone to see, and I have to stay in my car in the parking lot. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened, but something happened. I thought it was just the chat was messed up, but I guess the whole stream messed up, so apologies. What restaurant's lot did you need to use? What? I'm not sure what you're talking about now. Or if you're just joking, or if you're talking about the casts I've done in parking lots in the past. Chat's messed up, we're all messed up, yeah.
넥서스 그리고 게이트웨이 쫙 건설하면 됩니다. 예, 뭐 그렇다면 이 구성훈 선수는 그래도 나도 확장 빠르게 하나씩 따라가고 있고 베슬의 EMP에다가 업그레이드 잘된 메카닉 병력으로 수비 잘하고 전진해 나가서 확장 한시나
In the past, when I did my car cast, I was in the university parking lot. I wasn't in a restaurant. One time I did actually have a meeting, a Zoom meeting, kind of an... Turned out not to be a matter, but at the time I thought it was a somewhat important business meeting in a Starbucks parking lot because my power went out like an hour before the meeting. And so I was like, well, crap. So I actually had to drive into town to sit in a Starbucks to have the meeting because I was like, I didn't want to miss the meeting. I did some casting in my car in a campground last year as well. Which isn't a parking lot, but you know, there you go.
그래서 테란은 잘 막아야 되고 또 이 상대방의 실수도 원해야 됩니다. 예, 하지만 상위권 진짜 수준급의 선수는 실수를 별로 하지 않는다는 것이 지금은 큰 문제겠는데요. 자, 공일업 김태경.
But yeah, the famous car cast when I casted the tournament at 2 in the morning. That was in the university parking lot because the university actually had really good Wi-Fi and I had access to it because I was going there at the time because I was mostly casting as a distraction when I was procrastinating from
gas money.
Hey, Doso, thank you so much for the tip. 374. I think that's a translation issue, right? I remember we talked about this before, I think, where when it's translating between dollars to another currency and then back to dollars, it comes out as a strange amount, right? But if you want a Dragoon or a tank, let me know and I'll add it on there for you. I don't know if you were intending to tip near the same amount as a unit, or if it was just coincidence though.
이 침투가 예상되는 지역마다 지금 배스를 한 20도 나눠 넣는 것도 필요하거든요. 그래야 리콜에 한 그 대비를
A tank. There we go. Or did it add it? No, it didn't add it, right? Because the numbers are a little bit off.
하나죠.
There we go. The tank and the Dragoon are close enough that you know, I didn't know which one it was. The old EMP stasis combo. He stasis a single vessel and a zealot. Now here's something that I'm curious about. Do you guys know this? Do units regenerate energy while they're in stasis? So that vessel cast its EMP before it got hit with the stasis, right? Is it now regenerating stuff? Don't think so? Okay. I guess, yeah, I mean, because, like, if their hit points aren't changing from, like, Plague, for example, like we talked about earlier, then that would make sense that their energy isn't changing either from anything. Wait! What? He defense matrix... Wait, hold on. What happened here? Was he trying to dematrix a Vulture? Was he trying to EMP? Did he misclick the spell? E and D are next to... I think he was trying to EMP. I think he was trying to EMP the Arbiter and he accidentally defense matrixed it. And then he EMPs it after. Oh, man. How's it going, Cute Lawns? I'm gonna pronounce it that way, I guess. DeWalt, hello to you as well. Plagued interceptors will not leave the carrier? Really? I did not know that. I thought that when they went back into the carrier, the plague got removed because they get refreshed, right? Their hit points and shields get refreshed when they go back in the carrier, right? Does Medic's restoration spell remove defense matrix? I don't think so. Because D-Matrix is not a negative effect, right? I wouldn't expect it to, but I'm actually not certain. Not certain. It was discussed if it was fair or not from players, but was not banned. Oh, so it's not an automatic refresh, but they do just regen. Okay. Oh, and then they reject. Oh, okay. Then they go out again when they're healed. Interesting. It must be pretty quick though, because I feel like they go in and come back out again pretty quickly. Huh. Okay. So they're like constantly being plagued and healing and plagued and healing. Oh, 6 storms though. Oh, those are some 6 storms. Okay, one of them was missed, but the rest of them were really 6 storms. Jesus, he just did a lot of good storms. But there's too much stuff. Okay, here comes the carriers now. Why does it say last round MVP is 0? Why did it change? What changed it? When did it change? I am not sure. I think it was Literal Noob was the MVP. I don't know why it... when did that happen? Oh, it's when it reconnected. I think something happened when I reconnected to the stream. Something got messed up there. That's interesting. What was if you mind control interceptor? That'd be weird. I think Literal Noob was the MVP last time. I could be wrong though. Why do you guys think it is that that spider mines can hit cloaked things? Do they function off of they must function off of seismic things instead of vision, right? Like they can sense the footsteps of the Dark Templar. Because they don't pop up after things that float, like Archons and Vultures, right? So they're actually reacting to vibrations, right? It's just when you mind control an interceptor, Will Smith jumps in the cockpit. What was an inside job? That's funny. Yes. Everything in Brood War must be perfectly well thought out. I think Beast is about to lose, isn't he? He's just not... He's like getting these really good storms off, but he just doesn't have the army to actually like follow up. He's been storming but not Archoning. Okay, he's been carriering, that's good. He's been carriering at least. But he's just kind of slowly losing this. He doesn't really have enough. I don't think he has enough carriers. We're seeing that Haya has 160 supply. That's pretty good supply. Bisu has 100. Oh, Bisu has 160 supply also? Interesting.
그만큼 모자라기도 하다는 것 아니겠습니까? 지금은 가스인으로 이 테란 병들을 상대해야 되는 건데 탱크 한 차례 다 녹여버리면은 테란도 가스 부족 현상에 지금 몰릴 수 있습니다. 네, 정말 중요합니다.
He's been playing really well. That's good. That's good. It's good that he's in good shape. It's nice to see. Okay, now he's got a decent ball of carriers here. It's so crazy that in 2021 someone found a new way of microing carriers. Like, how nuts is that? Sorry, I keep getting distracted by my phone a little bit here.
버티기 운영, 캐리어만 막아낸다면은 자신이 이 경기를 잡아갈 수도 있거든요.
네, 구성원도 잘하고 있어요. 7시 버리면서 들어가는 거 구성원 선수 잘하고 있는 겁니다.
지금 녹여야 되는데 탱크들은
탱크
좀 없습니까?
아이고, 자 여기서 활용이 좀 안 되고 있어요.
그리고 7시 병력 좀 많이 빠졌어요, 김태균 선수가. 자, 너무 많이 빠졌죠, 이쪽으로. 네, 너무 이쪽을 지켜야 되는데 너무 많이 빠졌어요.
Yeah, I feel like usually when the carriers come out, it's like, okay, well, there's no way of stopping carriers. I mean, it's not no way, but like, usually I feel like the carriers are the nail in the coffin, right? But in this case, I feel like they're just not enough. Like, Haya is just dealing with them really well. Did you see that? She was like, kind of excited and surprised that she was on camera. She wasn't hiding. She was like, oh, look, I'm on camera. Oh, that was so cute. What a cute reaction. Yeah, I think Beast is dead.
12시 지금 12시
Bisu is lay dead.
중앙에 있는 그 경로를 통해 가고 있는데 위험한 지역입니다. 저 지역은.
네. 있는 곳이고 이 확장 깨기 위해서 태클 시즈 모드.
Le dead. Deadski.
멀티가 아닙니다. 이제는 구성원 선수가 지상 병력에서 병력을 많이 모아놨기 때문에 그리고 한시 넥서스 안마나도 깼기 때문에
인터셉터 다 터져가요.
예, 이쪽 가스 확장이 깨진다면 가스 유닛들이 더 이상 나오기 힘들다라는 건데 최대한 지금 캐리어를 통해서 좀 효율적인 그런 싸움, 정답이 없는 싸움을 김태균 선수.
She's asleep. They're like, wake up, you're on camera. How can you be sleeping through a game like this?
상황을 예측하는 거죠. 예.
터져나오고 계신 거예요.
네.
주무시다니요.
Where if Bisu wins, he wins the series, but Haya's beating him. How can you sleep through that?
김태경도 지금 위쪽과
Yeah, have we? I don't know if have we seen the carrier micro used in any pro games, in any like ASL games since that was invented? I can't think of anything, but I haven't seen all the games.
미네랄 확보를 좀 해야 돼요.
예, 게다가 테란이 자리를
Yeah, I think that's the thing is Bisu he's just got only carriers and he just doesn't have any ground units, so just kind of getting stomped on basically.
골리앗도 여기 아주 기민하게 구성원 선수가 왔습니다. 지금 이때 제일 위험해요. 김태균 선수 12시하고 12시 왼쪽 먼저 다 날아갈 수 있습니다. 지금이 제일 위험해요, 김태균.
예. 자, 이 캐리어로 이 확장기지 견제를 해주고 있는데.
예. 대박이.
First time you see someone sleeping. I feel like I've seen it like one or two other times, but it's pretty rare. Or sometimes we'll see people that are like they're entrenched in their phones and not actually paying attention to the game. It's a little more excusable, I guess. He said, as he consistently gets distracted by his phone while he's broadcasting. Oh. They gave that command center the group hug, but it was not enough love to keep it alive. It's kind of a sad phrase. It's not effective versus Terran? Huh. Why not? I thought it would be really good against Goliaths, actually, because then you're attacking a lot of Goliaths and you're... I guess the point is you're not overkilling by, like, targeting, right? But maybe Goliaths are big enough that you want to target them? I don't know. So maybe it was used, but it's hard to tell or something like that? I don't know. Because I feel like it would be really good against Marines and Medics, right? Ah, got the tank. What was that tank doing? These DTs are sitting here like, alright, there's 3 of us versus 30 Goliaths and 4 tanks. We just have to pray that he never scans. Okay, here's some High Templar though. He might get some good storms on the bridges. I mean, he just there's no ground army. And also, because he has no ground army, his Templar are just dying before they can cast the Psy Storm because they're just like wandering around. Do they even have Storm? This is bad. It's time to leave BC. I mean, when you got 10 carriers, you don't want to leave though, right? Because you can always just kill everything with carriers. And that's kind of what he's been doing, but he might need to just base race, you know? Stop trying to defend. I don't know if that works either, but... Yeah, well, the thing is I don't know why he stopped pushing. Bisu had no army to stop him there. He pushed in, and he's like, oh, JK, I'm just gonna leave. Maybe because he's like, well, there's no natural here to kill, so, like, there's no point in, like, wasting too many resources trying to break up a ramp or whatever against carriers when there's no base there to actually kill. So that might have been his thought. And Bisu has been killing some of his extra bases with carriers, so I mean, it's like I think this is a position where Haya like has the long game. Oh, this is kind of nice storms, protecting the Templar. Shock has a hole in it. Haya has the long game. He's just playing the long game. He knows he doesn't have to kill Bisu right now because Bisu's not mining. If Bisu tries to mine, he can stop him from mining, and so he can just keep mining himself. I don't remember that part of Sun Tzu. Wait, I haven't read it, so I'm going to take your word for it. That must be in it.
언제 올지 모르기 때문에 인터셉터까지만 캐리어에서 꺼내놓는 그런 모습을 김태형 선수가 지금 보여주고 있고요. 전투 중에서의 지금 만전을 기하고 있습니다. 아 그렇죠. 굴리야. 자원이 없어요.
템플러 요격이죠 이거.
아이고 다 썼나요?
자, 이 벌처 쪽으로 쏘는 바람의 캐리어까지도 피해를 봤습니다.
네, 7시를 안 할 거면 구정원 선수 여기 싫어서 선수 이 앞바닥에 알겠다 생각.
All right, here we go. Wall of Goliaths versus 12 carriers. Is he's trying to go across the bridge now. Maybe now he's going for the kill, I think maybe. What's your favorite mirror matchup? Protoss versus Protoss. He said, "You're a wizard, Spock." Yeah, I think Protoss versus Protoss is the most amusing for me. Look at the amount of interceptors in the air now. There's like almost out of interceptors. There's the GG. I don't know. I never watched Battlestar. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Haya finally took the win. All right, let's get one. We need to get a Chatcraft going here pretty soon. Actually, I should have done Chatcraft after that game, but I forgot to. I thought it was almost over. So, is this the same match? This is Navake, 2011-216. This is a different. The same players on the same map, but a different time. I'm looking for a short game. Where's a shorter game? Here we go. Bisu versus Peace. That's what they sing at the end of that. An ace match. They put in a rando. Wait, who is Peace? He's on Air Force? I don't know who Peace is. All right, Literal Noob wants to keep his MVP. You now that my thing got messed up. You were the MVP last time, right, Literal Noob? Or was I confused? What about you? Let's see. That's the worst one? Well, what do you think, Javier? What's your favorite? Probably TVT, I guess? Most people don't like ZVZ, but I kind of dig it. I really like Protoss versus Protoss because I like the precision of it, the reverse shuttle micro and Dragoon targeting and like it's, I don't know, it feels very cool. I dig it. I dig the kind of play that it is involved, you know, I guess. But you know, everyone has different preferences. It's fine. Dude, Stargate is such a good series. I love Stargate. I'm probably gonna watch some more of it again pretty soon. Because I'm flying next week, and I'm probably gonna download some Stargate on my phone so I can watch on my phone. Now, Doso, when you said gas money, were you talking about gas for my car, or were you talking about Vespine gas? Thank you again, by the way. I just saw the alert again, and I don't know. Figured I'd make a joke very, very late. Yeah, see, I do like that about ZVZ also, that it's so, like, it can be so balanced on a knife edge all the time that it's very exciting. Some people don't like it, though. I don't know why. I don't know why some people don't like ZVZ. I guess it can get repetitive, but if a worker is harvesting minerals and is stasis, the other workers can't mine from that mineral patch until a stasis ends. Really? Oh, that is bizarre. That's actually really bizarre. Especially considering that, like, workers can go through stasis units, you know? They can mineral walk through them. That's weird. So stasis is actually a really powerful tool against workers, actually. Why do we not see more worker stasis harass in professional games? Because it stasises the units, which stops them from mining, and apparently stops other people from mining that same patches. And I believe when they wake up from stasis, they don't go back to mining. They just become idle. So then they lose more mining time that way also. That's a very strange interaction, though. Very strange. Very strange. Someone has done that. Okay. To heat my molehill. It's good to have some gas for my molehill. Someone did it in a pro game. Okay. Now, was it like kind of like during a crazy game where stuff was going on all over the place? Or did he actually like intentionally go after the workers? Oh, okay. Calm down, Chatcraft. It's not your time yet. Calm down. Alright, that's the map editor. It's getting it out to get ready here. We might have a double... a 2 in a row from Literal Noob. We might have another Zerg win. But it's not over yet. There is a tank. There is a tank in play. So, if you got a few more Marines in front of the tank, it could do some good damage to the Zerglings. Tank's, 2-shot Zerglings? When they're unsieged, I think, right? But actually, I guess they're gonna one-shot the Zerglings because it's like a tank shot and like any Marine hits, right? Does it apply even if you move the workers via drilling? Oh! I don't know. Probably. I don't like that messaging. What? About saying that Terrans could just add a little bit more and win? Dude, the Zerg have so many wins. I try and play equal opportunity for all the 3 races. I don't favor any of them in Chatcraft over the others. But now recently I've kind of favored Protoss a little bit just because they lose so much in Chatcraft that I kind of Want to give them a little boost so they're even, you know? That's a good question though, Javier, because if you drill them, you move them off the mining, would that apply? Probably not, because they would still have the same command that would be like, they would be idle in the same thing. But I don't know, that's a really weird, that's a very strange interaction. Not seen very often. But apparently it's happened. I feel like I've probably seen it happen once or twice also, but like, the potential there, if you stasis a ton of workers, could, you know, be pretty disruptive theoretically. But I guess all the pros are just gonna be like, well, I could disrupt some mining and not actually kill the SCVs, or I could disrupt 4 or 5 tanks in a battle and win the battle and then kill my opponent. I think that's probably, you know, the stasis are more valuable in other places. Oh, is that why they haven't played yet? Oh. They both got COVID. Oh my god. Can medics enter bunkers? That's not dumb. Not dumb to ask about how stuff works, but I don't think they can. Because they don't have an attack. SCVs have an attack, so they can get in bunkers. Do they attack when they're in bunkers? Shoot their little mining lasers out of the bunker? I think they do. They must, right? But I don't think medics can get in. Yeah, that's right. You might as well, if you're gonna do a stasis harass, you might as well just do a Templar drop, right? I guess the stasis harass is harder to dodge, but I don't know. Maybe you could go in with a recall stasis. Stasis the workers and then recall on top. I don't know. Maybe so you can target down the command center with the recall units or something like that without them repairing. I don't know. Do fire bats get +1 range in bunkers? I don't know. I'm guessing not. That seems like it would be OP. Because because the thing is, I don't think they have a range. I don't think they have a range. I think they are just casting, like almost like casting a spell. So the spell doesn't get longer. They're like, I don't think they count as a ranged unit. So they don't have a range that like, they do have a range. Okay. Then I don't know. They're 1 range, so there'd be 2 range in bunkers. I don't know. Hello, Billy Slowhands. It's a great name. That's how I play Age of Empires. I have a big brain, but I have slow hands. Someone tested it, and firebats do not get extra range. There was a post out on Team Liquid. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, all these things, I feel like someone has tested at some point, right? But it's just not common knowledge. But luckily, you guys know some of these things already. It's so weird to think about how there's all these different crazy combinations of interactions of different spells and stuff to think about too, that we're like constantly thinking of new ones or ones that we've forgotten about. Fast hands and no brain. Hey, that is that's the way to play Starcraft well, man. To an extent. A fast hands no brain player is gonna beat a big brain slow hands player every time. Only the big brain fast hands player can beat both of them. Can a Reaver attack a bunker with ghosts without getting hit? Alright, there's the GG, ladies and gents. Let me get Chatcraft going here, and then I'll think about your trivia question here. Bisu actually won a game! Alright, I don't know who's gonna win here, ladies and gents. It's gonna be a close one between the 16 Zerglings and the 1 Marine. If you have muscles, you can beat them all. Outside of the game, perhaps, yeah. Alright. So... now we can put this up here, and we're gonna have... 16 Zerglings! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Oh, that's too many. Hold on. Too many Zerglings. Too many Zerglings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of Zerglings. 1 Marine. 1 tank. Where's the Terran tanks? Terran ground units? Come on, where is it? Where is the tank? Ground unit. Siege tank. Put it right behind the Marine, I guess. Oops. And then we got the 1 single solitary sacrificial zealot as well. Let's see how this goes. What is today? March 26th? March 26th, Chatcraft 1. And let's get another game going while I boot this up, actually, because Starcraft is not currently running because I'm too distracted today. And, oh, that's right, we're going to do this Bisa versus Haya game. Wait, was this the same game? Oh, so we just watched this before, okay. Oh, it's like Miss Bunky. Does anyone know if that mascot, the female SK Telecom mascot, has a name? I don't know what her name is. Let's watch a BVZ. Fantasy is standing up here awkwardly. Did he get like MVP or something like that? Weekly MVP for Pro League. Nice. How much does the check say? Show the check. Is it a check? Or is it just his title? Did they show how much money it is? Does he get money for being MVP? I don't know. That guy's got a star on his shirt. It just says MVP. Monthly MVP goes to Bisu. And then he goes in and plays. Wouldn't it be funny if you got the monthly MVP, the best player of the month, and then you lost? Ranged units such as the Marine inside the bunker benefit from +1 range upgrade. Note the SCV does not attack while inside the bunker. Okay. Good to know. Wait, medics can be placed inside of a bunker. Alright, BattleNet. Let me run BattleNet here. I'm gonna say that I would guess Reavers are the same range as ghosts inside of a bunker. That's my guess. So they cannot outrange the bunker with ghosts in it and not get hit. It's a good trivia question. It's a really good trivia question. Does that guy still doing Starcraft trivia videos? Is he still doing those? If not, maybe I should start making them. Or maybe we should start making them, huh? Give me a second here. Alright, other streamers take the moletrap Starcraft quiz. Yeah. That'd be fun. I mean, like, it was a good idea, but that other guy was already doing it, so I didn't want to like steal his idea. But I feel like he stopped doing them, right? All right, let's switch over to the Chatcraft battle here real quick, and we'll see how it goes. Who's gonna win? I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know. The Zealot, I think, is at least gonna attack the Zerg. But, yep. Oh, oops. Ow. Ooh, ah. Ooh, oh, okay. Well, tank got surrounded. Let me see. How many Zerglings are left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. The only 2 Zerglings died. So, yeah, the tank did put up a brave fight. It was a good holdout there. But, in the end, it's going to be the Zerg that are going to take one more win. And I think Literal Noob was the only person to, he bought all the Zerglings that time. Nicely done. I'm still very proud of that animation, by the way. Where the things come apart and the name jumps out. I love it. But yeah, Zerg 55, Terran and Protoss 67 total. So the Zerg are no longer more than both of the others combined. That's right, it was Mustard Zerg. Yeah. Very, very good job. All right, nice. Let's reset it. We'll rack them up for the next round. I'll go ahead and unpause. Reset this first. Zerg slacking? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think it'd be cool if the others came back and challenged the Zerg for their dominance, you know? If Lings didn't glitch out, it might be double. True. I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that, can I? All right, let's get this going back again here. Bisu versus Action. 2010 Melon Music Awards being advertised. Interesting. Good old BVZ. Yeah, Lings can be glitchy. Marines can be glitchy too. Occasionally Zealots can be glitchy, but not as often. Gonna respond to a text here real quick.
그동안의 프로토스는 먼 거리에서 지금은 다른 곳에 자원 안 쓰고 워낙 지금 잘 먹고 있거든요.
예. 저희 한시 쪽에 추가체를 올리고 있는 김성대 선수고요.
네.
김태경 선수는 캐논 지금 생략하고 바로 그냥 올리고 있어요.
뭐 단순히 정찰만 하는 게 아니라 계속 괴롭혀주는 김태경 선수의 이런 심리전, 김성대 선수가 절대 말려서는 안 되겠습니다.
자, 추가로 이제 캐논을 올립니다.
네.
자, 보면서 잘 맞춰가고 있는 김태경 선수예요.
네.
와, 이 견제가 끊이질 않아요.
예. 저기에 이제 김태경.
All right, let's go see if my drink is cold.
너무 예민하게 반응할 필요도 없습니다.
Beer beat. Actually, I'm going to use the restroom too, so I'll BRB a little bit longer. Have the Lings spawn in waves instead of all at once. I think we've actually fixed most of the glitching with the Lings by changing the triggers. It hasn't really been happening much lately, but sometimes it glitches out when there's a huge amount of them. Having them spawn in waves would be difficult. Would be difficult to do. That would be very, very tricky to make that happen. So, yeah. The look of disgust? What disgust? Me? Did I look disgusted? I'm leaning in because I'm hitting the hotkeys, so that's why I'm like leaning over right now. Oh yeah. Okay, I didn't realize I had that look then, because yeah, I immediately started thinking about like what it would take to make that happen, and it's like that would be very convoluted. I don't really want to bother. That would take me hours, if not days, to figure out how to make that happen. So I was like, I don't really want to spend that much effort. I think the easier way to do it would just be make it bigger and have the triggers be a little bit different. But I don't think we've had very many issues with it lately. Anyway, beer.
이제 그 프로토스가 저그를 상대로 보여주는 이런 경기 운영을 준비를 하고 있는데 문제는 여러 가지 복잡한 전술들이 들어갈 거란 말이죠. 발업 타이밍에 뭐 상대방을 헤집어 놓을 수도 있겠고 또 발업 타이밍에 상대방의 병력을 이끌고만 다니면서 나머지 테크로 올라갈 가능성도 현재까지 열려 있는 이런 상황이라 최대한 김성대 선수는 스파이어가 올라간 이후에 스커지로 꼼꼼한 정찰을 해야 됩니다.
네, 일단 되게 무난한 김태경 선수의 플레이예요. 현재는요. 커세어로 찌르다가 발업질을 한번 달려주고 다크템플러 일단 한번 쓰면서 간 볼 것 같습니다.
그렇죠.
투게이트까지 늘리면서 질럿 숫자 꾸준히 추가해주고 있어요.
네.
자, 김태경 선수.
같은 플레이를 해도 정말 조금의 차이로 명품이냐 아니냐가 결정되는 좀 순간에서 김태경 선수는 항상 명품 플레이를 보여줬기 때문에 김성대 선수가 매 순간 긴장을 안 할 수가 없습니다.
그렇죠. 상대가 무너질 만한 타이밍을 꽉 잡고 지금 들어갑니다.
네.
자, 들어가서 이 정체까지 다시 하고 있는 김태경 선수.
발업이나 뭐 커세어가 활동하는 타이밍에만 김태경 선수에게 말리지가 않으면은 분명히 김성대 선수도 이후에 힘을 발휘할 만한 능력이 있거든요.
그렇죠.
예, 오버로드 일단은 숨겼다가 아래쪽으로 내보내는 이런 모습인데요.
자, 두 개.
네.
여기서 스커지가 와서 바로 백업.
네, 두들겨 맞지 않기 위해서 오버로드가 생산되자마자 맵의 가장 끝쪽에다가 보냈다가 스커지가 나올 때쯤 돼서 다시 안마랑 쪽으로 내려보내는 이런 꼼꼼한 플레이까지 김성대 선수가 현재까지는 잘해주고 있습니다.
네, 오버로드 한 기도 안 잡혔고 지금 스코지 정찰을 통해서 김태경 선수의 플레이를 다 예측을 할 수 있겠습니다. 투게이트가 완성이 되기
Alright.
때문에 바로 땡기면 한번 분명히 쓰거든요.
Having been in the fridge for a short amount of time, my drink is now slightly colder than room temperature.
그렇죠. 분위기가 나쁜 것만은 아니에요. 예전에 부담감에 못 이겨서 자신의 플레이가 아무것도 안 나오고 닥터도 2개 경기가 끝나고 이런 상태의 김성대 선수가 또 아닌데다가
Food coloring.
너무나도 경기를 잘 운영을 해 나가고 있거든요. 네, 뮤탈스가 하라.
예, 나쁘지 않습니다. 공일업지가 안 돌리고 있는 김태경
Chemicals. Oh, good.
질럿만 깔끔하게 피업도 나가주고
Delicious chemicals.
이타가 스코지를 좀 커서도 잘 꾸준히 먹고 있었던 김태경 선수가 아니었어요.
자, 아직 코어는 안 들어가고 있는 상황. 스커지 지금 확인을 했고요.
아카는 뽑아야 되고 그다음에
Delicious chemicals, yes.
뭔가 상대방을 좀 해결해서 나왔는데 오히려 뮤탈스크의 끊어주지 못한 상태에서 김태균 선수가 커세어가 정찰만 하고 내려왔기 때문에 뮤탈스크가 아주 좋은 타이밍에 떴습니다 지금.
네, 뮤탈리스크가 나와서 자, 이 김태경 선수의 발업된 질럿을 이제 몰아냈어요.
네.
자, 그러면서
쭉쭉
늘려가는 심시티까지.
예, 좋습니다. 지금 이렇게 되면은 조금 있으면은 뮤탈스크에 대응해서 내가 나가야지.
Chemicals make life better. This is true. Addictive but still good and wholesome? I don't know about that one. But yeah, I mean, like, I use a lot of chemicals that are... Well, actually, let's see. So, I'm looking at my melatonin right now, which is I use to get to sleep. I don't know if it's be considered a chemical or not. Is it from is it from a plant? Like, I don't even know. Naturally helps you fall asleep faster. A hormone found naturally in the body. Yeah, I don't know. But like, pain drugs help me sometimes. That's a chemical. But I'm definitely just tasting all chemicals in this thing. Chemicals are chemicals even if they're natural. Fair enough. I want the supernatural sleep solution. Dude, yes. I want a ghost to help me fall asleep at night. Hell, I would take a demon if they help me sleep. I don't like certain kinds of chemicals, and I don't drink too much of this kind of stuff. Let's see. Citric acid, electrolytes, natural flavors, sucralose, and now we start getting into the chemicals. Acetylfame K, vitamins, Yellow 6, red 40, ascorbic acid. I don't know. Sleep paralysis is not sleeping. I definitely don't want a sleep paralysis demon to help me out. Man, he's wrecking with these Corsairs. What was that? He just let the Scourge land and kill like half of his Corsairs. And now he's distracting the Corsairs. Oh, never mind, he's running. Is he gonna lose him? He's trying to run over the Archon. The Archon got a hit. Ooh. I am dating your dad. Welcome to the chat. That's an interesting name. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, he just I don't know what happened there. Let's go back actually. I'm kind of curious what occurred there. Oh, here it is. So he kills all the mutas. And then I think what happened is like he's wrecking the mutas. He's doing good micro with the mutas here. And then I'm gonna put it on slow-mo for a second here. Let's see what happens. I think what happens is they're still like on move command. I think they go on move command and they get too close to the Scourge. They're on move command instead of attack move. And then they stop. And they start attacking, but it's a little bit too late. They're a little bit too close to the Scourge. I think that's what happens, but we'll see. See, now he's going to move them up here, and I think that's move command. Because he was move shooting against the mutas. And see, he's not attacking the muta. And so he's on move command, and he gets right up next to the Scourge. And so they're able to land before... Because usually if the Scourge are up here or start up too high or too far away, the Corsairs can get like 3 shots off before they land and they kill them. But they didn't start shooting until they're too close. So they just got free kills there. Anyway, interesting. A little bit of a mistake. Little itty bitty mistake there. A little bit of mistake.
상당히 많은데요. 이거 못 버티면은 7시 멀티 날아가거든요. 자, 김태균 선수는 어떻게든 센터 싸움에서 유지를 할 수 있는 그런 전술이 나와야 되거든요. 자, 내려와요. 네. 자, 이건 지금 아직 하이템플러는 준비가 되어 있습니다만
Yeah. Losing your Corsairs. Well, I don't know if that counts as early. Like if you lose your first 2 or 3, like that's when it's really, really bad because then you can never build up a critical mass. Love seeing you stream. Wrapping up my lawn project. We'll join you after. Thanks, Julian. Much appreciated. I don't know if you're still here. Sorry, I missed it. I haven't been paying too much attention to chat today. My apologies. But usually if you lose some of your first Corsairs, that's the worst. He lost them once he had several, and there wasn't a big threat of an air attack, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Because he'd already killed all the mutas. So that wasn't like too bad of a time to lose Corsairs, but... Yeah, it's nice to have your overlords around. I mean, your Corsairs around. Wait, what? What about Batman coming and kidnapping your dog? What is... Are you talking about that's like a devastating effect of losing your Corsairs? I'm confused.
히드라 위주로 러프까지 기다릴 것이 아니라 히드라 위주로 좀 바꿔주는 이런 그 상황을 만들어주는 편이 낫지 않았을까 싶습니다. 지금 드라곤 비율이 그대로 유지가 되고 있기 때문에 테란전하고 똑같아요. 드라곤 숫자가 유지가 돼 있으면 질럿 하이템플만 붙이면 그냥 싸움이 계속된다는 겁니다.
자, 템플러라도 템플러라도 좀 끌어줘야 되는데요. 뮤탈리스크가 무기도 아니에요. 하나.
병력의 양, 기본 병력의 양으로 지금 밀어야 돼. 질럿, 그러니까 저글링과 하이템플러.
Oh, nice. Sending a few zealots in to cheeky on the 4th base. By the way, how's it going, ID Serve? Welcome. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Yeah, you're right. It's like, it's really nice to be able to, the yoga pants girl streamers. I don't think he was watching yoga pants girl streamers, during this game, but you're right. Have you guys seen that clip where he's tabbing back and forth between his ladder game and ogling some chick that's doing yoga on stream, and like he actually still wins the game? Yoga pants stream at 500 subs. I've said mostly as a joke, so I don't know if I'll actually do this, but I'll say it again. People said, when am I going to do a hot tub stream? And I've said 1,000 subs. So, there you go. I'll stick to it, but that's because it's never going to happen. So it's a safe claim to make. Do the yoga pants and then I'll get the subs. Nice, yeah. I don't know about that. How will you get the hot tub? Yeah, well, I'll do like a lot of people do, where people do hot tub streams, but it's really just like in a kiddie pool in their garage or something like that. So I would have to do it in my bathtub or something, basically. But maybe I could do, actually, yeah, maybe I could do a green screen hot tub stream. That I could make it happen that way. That would probably be the best way. Templar run out in front, dying to lurkers. Nice. If only it had an auto attack, so it would sit there attacking things instead of running out in front. Queen should have a poke attack like drones. I like that there's some units that don't have an attack. I think it's a good dynamic. Now they gave an auto attack to Templars in High Templars in Starcraft 2, but not to other spellcasters, right? Like Infestors don't have an auto attack, right? Or like Vipers, right? They were going to give it a poke attack, but they decided against it. Are you talking about Brood War? Oh, okay, okay. Because in StarCraft 2 they did that, right? Or am I just, maybe I was wrong about that. I wasn't sure. It's also good to have a unit with a really bad attack so that you can have something for humiliation purposes, right? When you're just so far ahead or you so far outclass your opponent, you're like, I'm going to kill him with all Templars but only auto attack Templars. Just to make a point. It's good to have a unit like that in the game, right? Like in Age of Empires, you can go all scouts. And scouts are weak horseman units, unlike flying missile guys in StarCraft. Should have kept free Kerrigan. Yeah, the Tassadar has it apparently, but I don't remember that. I haven't used Tassadar in a long time, I guess. Well, maybe I should include Tassadar as one of the heroes you can get in Chatcraft then. Well, I guess I can, like, because he's not cloaked, right? I think probably having... But he won't cast any Psy Storms. Just use Kerrigan. Kerrigan by herself is pretty ridiculously strong. If she casts spells. I mean, she's super strong without spells, but she's ridiculous with spells because she actually has Psy Storm. I don't know how she got Psy Storm. Psy Storm is a Protoss spell. She's a combination of Zerg and Terran, so I don't know how she got Psy Storm, but she has Psy Storm and Cloak and Consume. So she can actually consume Zergling, cast a storm. Consume Zergling, cast a storm. Consume Zergling. It's ridiculous. Because she has high IQ. Starcraft Insurrection? No. Is that like a fan campaign or something like that? I'm not familiar with that. Bought you Insurrection? I didn't even know about it. Wait, what? It's something you could buy? Official extra campaign maps. Oh, I think I've heard of that. That's an interesting little fight. Plagues and swarms and storms. A little scrappy fight going on here. Isn't Nancy Kerrigan and Sarah Kerrigan sisters, I thought? Maybe not. Missing out? It's a pseudo-official campaign. Okay. I might have to look into it. I think I've like heard of it, but then I forgot about it. So I'm not sure exactly what it does. Canon, but Blizzard didn't make it. How could it be canon if Blizzard didn't make it? Oh, they just like, okay, they were like, okay, well, this is ours now. We're gonna say this is official and, okay. It kind of makes sense, I guess, a little bit. Is it something that you buy like in the Battle.net store or something like that? Or is it something you can download? Man, that's some old school stuff. So Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan, that was the 90s, right? When that crap went down, right? That's old school drama. And there, I guess it's sort of recent because they made a film recently, right? They made a film about one of them, I think, didn't they? I don't remember. I don't actually watch movies. Oh, that's a nice plague. That's kind of nice plague, actually. It looks nicer than it was. But it hit both the observers, which is kind of cool. Now you can just download the maps? Okay, because I'm not paying Blizzard any money right now. That's for sure.
네, 프로토스의 자원은 언젠가 떨어집니다. 병력은 지금 당장 다시 한번 뽑아낼 수는 있겠죠. 하지만 한계가 있는 거 아니겠습니까?
그렇죠.
김성대는 더 쌩쌩하게 지구전에서 더 강력한 힘을 보여줄 수 있는 쪽이 김성대 선수예요. 센터에서 바꿔주는 싸움하면 자원 손해 없고 그다음에 해처리 많이 늘어난 이런 상대로 분명히 싸우는데 힘이 붙이거든요.
그렇죠.
김성대 선수는 드랍 찬스입니다 지금.
What? I don't know what CC means. You say CC, Tanya Kerrigan. I'm not sure what you mean by CC. CD-ROMs are pretty LOL. Plague really is pretty effective against Protoss units, I think. It really softens them up a lot. Oh, Command and Conquer. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever played Command and Conquer. I probably would have liked it. But I just never did. Oh, you had to... Wait, you had to buy a CD-ROM? I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted, so I'm mixing stuff up today in chat. My apologies. But, okay, so you had to buy a CD-ROM of it. Nice. But now you can actually just, like, download it. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I know there was folks from a few different places involved in Starcraft 2, but yeah, Dustin Browder was a Command and Conquer guy, I think, right? Was there a lot of others? I know some people were from Starcraft. There's the GG. He actually beat him. Bisu could not hang on. You know what I want to start playing more of is hold on, I need to pull up my Steam library, but I don't know where it is. Library. The Endless universe. I think, right? I've got some more games in that universe. I've played Dungeons of the Endless, and then I found out there's all these other games too that I'm looking to play. Yeah, Endless Legend, Endless Space. So it's like a sci-fi series also. But yeah, like it's like if I tried to go back and play like Red Alert now or Command and Conquer now, like I probably wouldn't like it very much. Well, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe it's not that I wouldn't like it, but I wouldn't enjoy it as much as I would have if it was fresh and new and stuff like that. But you know, as far as new RTSs go, I am enjoying Age of Empires, so I'm not too worried about it. Do we want to watch the rematch? This is actually played 6 months later. Another BC versus Action game. I'm so lazy, guys, that I like to click on the same matchup, so I don't have to change the I don't have to change the words in the top corner. You missed Chatcraft. Yes. Smith at the last second, literal noob bought 8 sets of Zerglings and they just rampaged the 1 tank and 1 marine and 1 zealot. Yeah, oh yeah, Action's in ASL now, isn't he? That's or he was recently. I don't know. I think we're trying not to spoil past the round of 8, right? But yeah, oh yeah, because he played versus Light, which is everyone's saying is a good series. Yeah, there was 1 tank. Doso bought 1 tank, but there was only 1 marine to support it. Endless Legend is fun with friends. It's not a good solo game. Yeah, we'll say round of 16 is fair game to spoil now. Yeah, because it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. Which means we can now say Rip Jadong.
자, 6시 지역의 김성대 선수가 경기를 하고 있습니다. 그리고 이 김태경 선수가 말씀해 주신 것처럼 이제 좀 부연 설명을 드리겠습니다.
김태경.
프로리그에서 김태경 선수가 57승을
Do you remember Jadong's first single? What, like he's a musician or something?
가장 많은 승리를 거둔 게 이영호 선수가 57승을 찍은 적이 있어요. 지금 타이틀이고 만약에 오늘 김태경 선수가
I'm not precisely sure.
기록을 세워내는 겁니다.
This is Jadong's first time back in ASL since going into the military and getting out again.
호불을 밝히고 있는 김태경 선수입니다. 야, 57승. 정말 어떻게 생각하세요, 57승?
저는 6승 이상 해본 적이 없어가지고 단일 시즌에서
너무 솔직하세요.
57승하면 진짜 너무 대단하다는 생각이 들고요.
그렇죠.
대기실에서도 이렇게 이야기를 해보니까 몇 승이야 지금 물어보니까 57승이라고 할 때도 그 대기실의 분위기들도요. 뭐 KT 선수들도 있었는데 와, 다 하더라고요.
If Brood War was a hot grill pillow fight, Bisu would be N1 for ages.
일단 김태균 선수가 특히 얼티마티브라는 맵에서
Yeah, I can't dispute that.
굉장히 자신 있어 한다고 합니다.
I cannot dispute that actually. That's pretty much the facts. Jadong's first single, look it up on YouTube. Did he do like a singing thing on some show? Jadong's first single. What? Jadong finally retired of his career as programmer and now he's thinking to become pop singer. Are you serious? No. He's so bad. This must be like a joke or promo thing. He's actually a really bad singer. And a bad dancer. This must have been some kind of a joke thing, right? So bad. Oh man, that's funny though. Yeah, I think it's probably on purpose for sure. It's alright, it's still fun though. It's fun. Fun times. That's nice that he was brave enough to do that. And honestly, you know, he's not terrible. Like, his dancing and his singing was not, like, terrible, but it just wasn't, like, you know, pop singer level, that's all. His games versus Sulky were cringe. I was disappointed about that, honestly. Like, his ZVZ used to be the godliest, and then, like, to lose to Sulky is like, ugh. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
2010년 12월 15일에 김태경 선수 꺾은 데이터가 있습니다. 네. 자, 서브가 오래 안 잡혀요. 그게 부분도 확 방향 전환하는데 네. 예측했던 경로하고 달리 움직이기 때문에 못 잡고 있습니다.
얼터너티브라는 맵이 레어를 빨리 가기보다는 히드라리스크를 빠르게 어느 정도 푸시해주면
Wait, is this? Yeah, this is another BC versus action, sorry. Why were they cringe though? I didn't actually pay that much attention to them. I don't know if I even watched all of them actually. What was cringe about the Sulky games? His wrists are having problems? That sucks.
찍어주면서 또 도망가지고요. 다시 한번 도망가기 전에 한 번 더 돌아오고 이런 컨트롤을 반복해주는 저런 플레이가 정말 일품입니다.
깔끔해요. 움직이는 게. 네. 네모만큼이나 깔끔한 모습을 보여줍니다.
사해 처리. 네.
What is this? Well, that's a weird hatchery spot. Is he? Oh, is this like an all-in Ling thing? He's making 3 bases, but he's actually hiding a 4th hatchery? And he's taking people off gas, so he's not going to get... Oh, he's got one more back on gas, just for a little bit of extra. Yeah, someone said they like Tiberian Sun, but I don't know I don't know anything about that game or series. So here we go. Look at this. Oh, nope, probe's not even going to get in. Which is good, actually. If he saw that there's no lair, that would be kind of bad. But I don't know. What's with that 4th hatchery? Maybe it's not all in Lings. I don't know. He's looking around. He's looking for a 4th base. This must be something about this map. What map is this? Alternative. Alright, hold on a second. Wikipedia alternative map. Let's look up this map. I don't know anything about this map. I'm wondering if there's something peculiar about this map that's... No, it just looks like... Okay, there's kind of a weird... There's a weird island bases. The thirds are like really weird off to the side, I guess. It's hard to get a third. So why did he hide a hatchery in the bottom corner here, behind there? Maybe, oh, maybe it's so he can put some defenses by these minerals so he can't get attacked from behind. I don't know. This is weird. Very weird. I'm confused. An action hatch? Does action do that a lot, where he'll actually get like an extra random hatchery somewhere? I don't know Action's style that well. Yeah, he does that? Okay, well there you go. Was it as weird as Zero's hatch? The in-base proxy hatch that he did? What a legend. He snuck a hatchery next to the Terran's base. Zero actually snuck a hatchery in his base. Like actually on the up the ramp inside the base. It's pretty amazing. Was that Terran or Protoss he did it against? I think it was Terran. Or maybe it was Zerg? Was that ZVZ? I actually don't even remember. Yeah, too old, man. Losing my memory.
일단 히드라리스크를 정말 센터를 잡아가면서 강력하게 쓰겠다는 생각이 김동현 선수고요. 김태균 선수는 머리 아파질 필요가 별로 없어졌습니다. 지금에 와서는 어차피 커서가 계속 모아주는
Not just my memory.
이번을 가는 체제이기 때문에
Yep.
상대방에 대해
Oh yeah.
필요가 별로 없는 체제.
Yeah, true.
김태균 선수가 준비를 잘해야 한다는 생각이
True.
그렇죠. 지금 이런 가시가
You've seen Andromeda? Hatch? Yawn just took over my brain for a second there. How do you squeeze a hatchet in enemy base on Andromeda? Do you like go in all the way in past their main and go off to the side, I guess? I can see that perhaps. When I turn on light, almost blind. Dude, that's actually why I have a lamp now. Part of the reason why I have a lamp. It's just better lighting in general, but because of the angle. But look what happens when I turn on the ceiling light. I've got a beacon on top of my head because the light is just going boom directly down. It's just, yeah. So I can't have the ceiling light on anymore. Or it really shows off how bald I'm going. The dome. This is the Fleet Beacon. The Fleet Beacon dome. Exactly. I'm signaling to Gondor for help. Oh man. Bald people problems. Yeah, man. I don't think I'm as bald now as my dad was at my age right now. My dad started going bald when he was like in his 20s, so I at least waited until my 30s. They called you bright, but he was talking about the reflection on your head. Nice. I still like have enough hair that if I like right now, it's interesting. Like if I buzz my hair, it's not quite as obvious because then like the places where my hair is thin it blends in a little bit better. But when my hair grows out, it makes it more obvious. So that's why I keep my hair buzzed most of the time. I haven't gone to bald yet. I've never done that before. Not quite at that point yet. Bald in 30s gang reporting. Hey, Tuez. Or is it too easy? I think I've asked you that before and I always forget. Because I'm old. I'm bald and old and losing my memory. Or maybe I didn't realize it was too easy for a while. Maybe that's what happened. I knew a guy that was 18 years old, and his hair was 80% gray already, naturally. Like he just went gray like super young. He had a full head of hair, but he was going gray at 18. Ooh. What happened there? Did he just... Why did those Corsairs die? Were they... Oh, because they were attacking the Overlords and the Scourge. That was actually a 6 Scourge surround. He kind of brought the Scourge up and around and then went on from the side. And so he wasn't able to get focus fire. That was really well done, actually. I like that literal noob. That's a good way of thinking of it. I just know too much stuff. You don't discriminate, but it's your name. You get to decide how it's pronounced. I've probably told this story before, but I'll tell it again real quick. I remember, I'll tell the short version. I was casting League of Legends, and there was a guy who everyone called X-Pika, because that's how some random, like, European guy pronounced his name from Scandinavia or something like that. And everyone just started calling him X-Pika. And I was like, wait, and I went to cast his games because he went to Korea, and I was, wait, he's Spanish. Yeah, his name was Xpeke. And so I was like, if you pronounce that in Spanish, it's Xpeke. So I went and asked him, I was like, hey man, just to check, like, do you pronounce your name like Xpeka or Xpeke? He's like, oh, it's Xpeke. So I went on cast and started calling me Xpeke, and everyone blew up at me. Everyone blew up at me and started trash talking me for pronouncing his name wrong. And I had to go back on cast and be like, no guys, I'm pronouncing his name right. It's just the first time you've ever heard it correctly. Ouch. Nice burrow. Nice burrow. Xpeke Kawasin? Kasawin? Oh, because he did a Kassadin jump into the main to finish the Nexus or something like that. I don't know if I've seen that, but I think I've heard of it a little bit. 2012? Maybe I did see it then. I don't know. I was casting League of Legends in early 2012, but by the end of it I was not following the scene that much. And I was so burnt out I couldn't really keep up with it after that, so I was kind of became a kind of a noob as far as knowing what was going on in the scene. Thought I heard something. I think my neighbors are making a bunch of noise. One league was really fun. They kicked UOL out? Who is UOL? I don't know anything about it. I obviously I don't know too much about the league scene. Unicorns of Love. What'd they kick them out for? Do I want to know? Or is that a whole can of worms I don't really want to get into? Was that a European team? Indie team went for full commercial, couldn't pay the absurd amount of money. Okay. That's too bad. That's too bad. Wow. That's really lame that they didn't try and make some way for them to be able to play if they were that good. Dude, I love it when people do non-meta stuff. I love it. People getting stuck on meta stuff in general is I'm not a big fan of. Oh, that's a nice storm. That's a little small choke point. It's hard to get through with the lurkers there, but he's doing a good job of it. I'm always a fan of the players that don't do things normal and they still succeed at it. It's one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of Zero, aka Queen. Twisted Fate Jungle? Interesting. Interesting. Poppy Top before the rework? I think Poppy Top was well, I guess it wasn't meta, but it wasn't crazy, right? I actually do kind of remember when Jungle Twisted Fate became a thing, and it was like the ganks were, you know, with his teleport, he could gank really easily, and it was really interesting. It was a troll pick then? Okay, I don't remember. If I try and play or watch League of Legends now, random Overlord Smith, by the way. If I try and watch League of Legends now, like, I just don't know what's going on, and it's like, I used to cast this game, but now, like, I just have no idea what the hell's going on. Oh, the Reaver to bait the drones into to run away in a line and then storms them. That was sick, dude. 80 carry Kale bottom. Interesting. I mean, I love that you can do that in League of Legends. I'm glad I was never good enough at it that I needed to worry too much about meta stuff, because it's so fun to just play random stuff in random places and have fun trying to adapt it. And I feel like that's what they intended, but it never really existed that much, except maybe recently it does. But the ability to put champions in different situations and build them in certain ways to make them work for those situations, you know? I like that concept. I have fun doing that kind of stuff. I actually, one of the main things I used to play was Jungle Kassadin. I made Jungle Kassadin work, and I really worked hard at it, but I came up with a mastery set that worked for it and a build, and he wasn't the best jungle, but he worked. And then he had sick ganks because you could flash R on top of people and slow them and silence them. It was so it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And of course, if you got really far, Kassadin could snowball, but he sucked when he didn't snowball. So right, exactly. Like, if there's a jungle Kassadin, you never know when he's gonna pop up, because he's got a flash on a 6-second cooldown. And you could go to the corner, like in top left, and you could flash into the bushes, and then walk up and R on top of them. Rift walk on top of them. If you got to level 16 and you had items, you win. He was pretty bad without items, though. If you didn't have a good enough, if you didn't have enough stuff that he could one-shot people, he was pretty bad. Unless, like I said, unless you played him sort of tanky and like jungly, you know, it was a different story. Like if you played him as a tank, you could get like Rod of Ages on him if you could afford it, and he got a little bit bulky, because when he jumps in, everyone wants to kill him real quick. But then if you're a little bit tanky, then you can just distract them, because no one expects the tank Kassadin. Karthus jungle? How do you Karthus jungle? He's too, like, weak to survive the early jungle, right? I mean, I played Karthus jungle, but I was bad. Usually I didn't remember it doing very well. Like, his E is good in jungle, but, like, he would just die too quickly. Yeah, so when I was casting the first season of League of Legends in Korea, CLG NA and CLG EU both came to Korea to participate in the league. Or maybe they were the second season, I think. No, they were the first season, yeah. So I met all the guys on CLG NA and CLG EU at the time. So Xpeke, sorry, trying to remember all their names. Oh man, their support, what's his support's name? Their support's name on EU. I like him too. I follow him on Twitch. Karthus jungle is currently meta? What the hell? Watch some Hyun games? Alright. Hey, you know what? Look what was next recommended. Hyun versus Bisu. Easy money. There we go. There was a jungle item that allowed you to solo Baron when it spawned as Karthus. Because his Q, right? His Q does such ridiculous damage, I think. Alright. Bisu versus... I'm not gonna even retype the N from action. We're gonna reuse it. Look at that. So efficient. Oh, there's an item that gives you spell vamp. Nice. Damn it, what's his name? Anyway, so I met all those guys basically. I met I Will Dominate. I met Skara. I met Hotshot GG. They were all on that team that was there. Oh, and of course, crap, what's his name? What's the guy who's famous for his Vayne play, the AD carry guy? Why can't I not remember his name? Oh, Big Fat GG was there too, but I didn't really like talk to him much. He like Double Lift. How could I forget Double Lift? Man, I love Double Lift. Even before I met him, I loved him as a player, and since then I've been a fan of his. I like Double Lift a lot. But Big Fat GG, he had like a girlfriend at home or something that he would like always go and talk to or something. I don't know. For some reason, he didn't go out and like hang with the guys that much with the team. So I didn't really like chat with Big Fat GG. Yeah, look at his name exactly. All right, let's skip to the game here, huh? This is all replay of the last game. Bisu versus Go Suk-hyun. Go Suk-hyun, that's his name. But yeah, those are all OG players for sure. Skara's now a big time multi-streamer and everything. It's kind of cool. His cat, his girlfriend in League of Legends, living the life, right? I can't blame him. Yeah, and Becca actually was there too. She was dating Hotshot GG at the time. Now she's a big streamer on her own. Let's see, and then I got to meet, like, who else was on the EU team that I'm forgetting? And then what's his name, the Korean guy who was a kind of a big deal, who was on Azubu. Anyway, so he was there too on one of the Korean, the guy who's Korean and he played on a Korean team, but he was like Korean American or something, and he spoke fluent English, and he's done some other stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I would like to think that I actually am, you know, I helped some of those guys into where they have gotten, and I'm not saying that to try and take credit. I'm saying, like, I'm proud of being able to help them out, because Skara, I don't think Skara had casted before, but I invited him personally to join us on the casting desk. I went to talk to the OnGameNet team, and I was like, can we get Skara to come cast with us? And so Skara, I got Skara to go up and do his first casting ever was with us on the on GameNet, and I think Double Lift did it once also, and Skara did it like twice or something like that, having guest commentators up there with us. It was pretty cool. Is League dead? I think League is still pretty much alive. It's very much alive, yeah. And not to mention the fact that you know, Riot's doing other games now too. Let me know if the volume's okay. She looks very earnest. She looks very earnest, the way she's like just sitting there like hoping for her player to win, whichever one it is.
드론 한 개 더 찍어준 게 같기도 하고 아니면 조금 더 라바가 늦게 나왔을 수도 있고요.
그리고 또 드론이 나오는 모습 일단은 짚어주신 대로 굉장히 자원 최적화 플레이를 지금까지 잘 펼쳐주고 있는 고석현 선수고요. 예, 지금 드론이
But no, from what I understand, League is very, very strong still. A kitten?
앞마당을 가져가면서 일단 중후반 플레이 이맵에서 고석현 선수가 자주 보여줬던 플레이가 일단 공중을 제압하면서 뭐 뮤탈 스콜지를 다수 생산하고 프로토스의 본질을 흔들어버리는 그런 플레이를 자주 보여줬거든요. 발판이 아닌가라는 생각이 좀 듭니다. 해처리 위치도요.
Speaking of kittens,
고석현 선수가 3회 처리를 짓기 이전에 가스가 먼저 올라가.
we got some Zerglings up there.
김태경 선수가 프로브로 상대방의 레어 타이밍을 보고 빠지지 않았다라는 점에서
I wonder who she's rooting for. Probably Bisu? Just statistically speaking, more likely. But we got at least one Hyun fan in here. Who was that? That was, oh man, the chat crashed over here on that side. Yeah, we got one, Javier's still here. We got one Hyun fan here. You'd feel like everyone's dad. Yeah. Yeah. Feels old, man.
한번 칭찬합니다. 초반에 체력이 좀 많이 달았는데 그럼에도 불구하고 다시 한번 팀에서 정보를 얻고 있습니다. 김태경 레어를 맡고 있습니다. 네이스 고석장.
예, 하지만 뭐 고석현 선수도 3회 처리를 짓기 이전에 가스를 올렸어요. 그런 점에서는 고석현 선수도 태클가 굉장히 빠르기 때문에 김태경 선수가 커세어가 치는 시점에 상대방의 스콜지에 대한 좀 집중을 하지 않는다면 커세어가 잡힐 수 있는 위험이
I used to work at a bar and restaurant type place. They're mostly a restaurant, but they had a full bar. And on the weekends, they would clear out all the tables at night and turn into like a club. They'd play music and stuff like that. I think you know the answer to that, Smith. Which one is more likely? I think we all know what's going on. I'm trying not to pay too much attention to it, but I'm like, it's the kind of game where like you can hit go and then not pay attention for 5 minutes and they'll just fight themselves, and so I'm a little bit distracted. I shouldn't be, but I'm like, there's like a tournament going on, and I was winning the tournament, and then yesterday this guy passed me up in the tournament, and I was like, damn it. And so I'm trying to catch him. I'm trying to do whatever I can, but he's too far ahead. I think he paid more. I think he paid more money than me. I inspired you to get into an indie game? What game is that? Is it a good one? This is still not a great game to play, actually. So I would love to find an actual good game to play. And you know what? It's funny. I missed out. I was going to do a sponsorship for a Star Trek game a few months ago, and I missed it. And I want to do it because I actually like Star Trek, so I thought it'd be fun. But I missed out on the invite. I didn't do it in time. But someone else that I know, another streamer, is doing a sponsorship with the Star Trek game. So I was like, oh, well, at least now I can give it a try and I can help him out. And I tried it out, and it was like not that great, actually. So I'm like kind of glad I didn't do it. And it took a long time to get to the level 5 or whatever that you needed for the sponsorship. Starfleet Command. What's the name of this game that I've been playing? It's called Star Trek Fleet Command. A little bit different.
번째 크리 콜로니, 두 번째 성크 콜로니 타이밍도 상당히 좋고요.
커세어를 많이 모으고 있는 김태현 선수인데 보스턴 선수인데 스코어도 9시에서
Oh, an idle game. I thought you said indie game. Okay, okay. Are you playing Raid or are you playing some other idle game? Although Raid is not completely idle. There are some games that are more idle than Raid is. Star Trek is kind of the Star Trek game that I'm talking about is actually kind of an idle game. How long is this game, by the way? Idle Angels. It has waifus? Nice. That's great. An idle waifu game. Dude, Raid has some pretty cool like demon waifus in it. But no, it's not. Sorry, Chris. It's not a Stream Deck. It's just my phone, but I have a mobile game running on it. That's all. But I am planning on setting up a tablet as a little Stream Deck sometime before too long. But I'm kind of realizing that it's actually been... I think I'm going to do this... I think I'm going to end stream after this game because this game is a little bit longer. And I actually have a bunch of stuff to do today. Some of it's for fun, and some of it's work. But I'm not going to go too super long. And I realize, like, I'm already coming up on, like, 3.5 hours. Spoon! I wish there were more opportunities to yell at in real life. Good morning, Spoon. Just waking up? What time is it for you? I think we've talked about this before, but I forget what time zone you're in. I know that you work nights. And so that's why you're waking up at this time, but... Martial arts make you yell? Yeah, but do you make you yell spoon, though? Oh, it's 4 for you also, okay. I couldn't remember if you were in a different time zone or not, but... Good morning! You can yell anything? I feel like the hardcore Aikido people would get confused if I started yelling spoon when I did stuff. Spoon, actually, Aikido is the martial art that I did for... I've done a little bit here and there. And it's not the yelling kind of martial art. Okay, he dodged the Scourge earlier, so he saved the Corsairs. Now he's coming back in. Can he actually pull this off? He is going to defend... Oh, the Scourge went in too late and died. That was really well done by Bisu, actually. He kind of played that really patiently. Yeah, Taekwondo is a yelling one, right? Aren't you supposed to yell when you do your different moves? You're supposed to key up, right? Key up. Isn't that what you're supposed to yell? To be like, to put your voice into your action? Aikido is not as much of a forceful one. That's true. I usually hear it pronounced taekwondo, but I wonder how it's actually pronounced in Korean. Taekwondo maybe, or taekwondo. I don't know. Taekwondo. You yell all the time, people just look at you weird. Well, fair enough. If you're having fun yelling, it might be worth the weird looks. That is so many Scourge, but he's killing most of them. Oh, Hyun just lost the game, guys. That was so much money, and now he's gonna lose his oh, ensnare though? Hyun! You have to ensnare before you send in the Scourge. That would have worked. Maybe it wouldn't have actually. But if he'd actually just if he hit the ensnare Why ensnare after all your stuff is dead? I don't understand. If he had snared and then ran in with 2 groups of Scourge from different sides, then he kills all those Corsairs and his mutas win the game. Instead, he threw away his Scourge, and again, Bisu controlled it really well. But instead he threw away his Scourge, then threw away more Scourge, then threw away his mutas, and then hit the ensnare after everything was dead. It was not the optimal play. Actually gonna look to see a little sneak peek, get some plans on who we might raid in a little bit. You know what, since we were talking about Skara, we could give Skara a little raid. I don't know if it feels awkward raiding someone with, what do I have, like 20 viewers? Yeah. It feels awkward raiding someone who's streaming to 2,000 people with 20 viewers. Like, it feels like when people do that, and I wouldn't be doing this for this reason, it'd be like, oh, let's say hi to Skara. I don't know if he ever even remembers me or not, but like, it feels like some people, I feel like it would be worried that people would interpret it as trying to. Skara has 2,000 viewers right now, and like Grubby has 2,300 viewers. I was thinking, we want to maybe raid him some point too, but if I had 100 viewers, maybe that'd be nice to raid one of those. But like, I feel like it might be interpreted as like, oh, he's just like raiding so that he can get an alert on screen to get attention or something like that. Even though I don't think there's ever been a single person that's ever seen a small raid and been like, I need to check that person out. It's some beautiful storms, by the way. Absolutely beautiful storms. Beast is just playing this really, really well. Is he out of storms, though? Might be out of storms. No, one more storm. It never happened. We made it up. Dude, that video is great. I really like that video. I think I actually already have that favorited on YouTube. Could be wrong, though. It never happened. We made it up. False. Not that. Yeah. That's so funny. Imagine watching an entire episode about a story, and then at the end, Jonathan Frakes is like, forget everything. That you just wasted all your time. I don't even know what that show was about, but I'm assuming that they told stories and then I don't know. But yeah, so who do we want to raid? Let's see who else is playing Starcraft maybe that I don't know. Maybe we could raid one of these random Tarkov people. Bring back the 90s. What I really need to do is go in someday and just watch a bunch of random Starcraft people that I don't know, and just see if any of them are any good, so I have some more options for raids in the future. Because I always look at these people and I'm like, I don't want to send you guys to but I've got someone doing Elden Ring, someone doing Apex, someone doing Tarkov, Call of Duty, some people I know. You need your 200. Damn, look at that plague, by the way! Sick ass plague. I mean, that's what plagues are. They're sick, but you know. He hit like 8 Dragoons and 3 Observers with that plague. That is amazing. Maybe 10 Dragoons. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Some last minute contention.
My life for hire.
It's a lot of Zerglings, though.
My life for hire.
Fight me, Spoon. Damn, look at the supply, by the way. Bisu's up 180 to 110 supply. So those storms have been super efficient, and it's paying off now.
My life for hire.
He's already got an Overlord in play. He doesn't have to stop at 8.
My life for hire. My life for hire. My life for hire.
Although 8 Zealots versus 16 Lings is, I think the Lings win, actually. I think 32 Lings still win. That's a close one, though. I like how Chatcraft also ends up being a testing ground for, like, random scenarios. Who would win? This many Marines versus this many Zerglings. Another storm drop. Did he just storm himself? Just for fun? Uh-oh, pylon coming in, though. Remember, when I see GG on the screen, I'm gonna wait like 3 seconds and I'm gonna pause.
My life for hire. My life for hire.
This is getting out of hand now. And there's 0 Marines right now also. It'll just be a fair fight between the Zerg and the Protoss. Uh-oh.
My life for hire.
Smip's getting supply
My
blocked.
life for hire.
네, 지금 뭐 보시는 것 같이 이 커세어들이 찍힌 뭐 필수만 봐도 합쳐도 한 50킬 이상 되는 것 같거든요. 그렇죠. 그만큼 이제 공주는 많이 장악하고 있는데요. 다시 한번 가나요?
Now, 48 Zerlings versus 14 Zealots? That's alright. I give you back your 2 Zealot or your 2 Lings. I don't always guarantee I will give back the supply blocked ones, but I try to when I can. Where's minions when you need them? I don't know. Probably out doing raids for Pokemon. Probably inviting me to raids that I'm ignoring because I didn't know he was out there. I'm JK. Actually, did he say anything in chat about Pokemon? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hydralisk coming in as well. Thank you for the support there, Smith. Thank you for the 170 bits. Don't test me. I mean, he just bought a pylon. This is gonna be close.
My life for hire.
Okay, now the Zealots have the advantage, actually. Remember, the Zealots are higher supply, right? So this game is still going on, though. I thought this game was gonna end soon, but it's not. It's not ending. Is he coming back?
My life for hire. My life for hire.
Oh no! Damn!
My life for hire.
Did we just see Zerglings kill? We just saw Zerglings kill Archons, by the way. Yeah, where's minions or Diggity, right? Diggity would probably be the one to jump in at the last minute and make some more Zerglings. I can't believe we're gonna have 0 Marines versus this many stuff. Although, why would you bother making a Marine now, right? It's just gonna get slaughtered. Oh, damn! Uh-oh! The Hydralisks were not enough! I am become death. Now here's the question. Diggity's the final boss of Chatcraft. Here's the question. You going for Kerrigan? You going for Waifu, or are you going for the Tarask? Thank you so much, Smith. I really appreciate the support. Dude, Zeratul! Do the Archon. It is a sick video. I'm happy about it. I mean, thank you, but I'm proud of it. So thank you for saying so. What hero are you going for? And there's no more. Now that the hero's been added, the zealots have stopped being put in. GG! Alright, let me pause. And pause. And someone did get a Marine at the last minute, just a sacrificial Marine. Spoon with the Marine. We're going for the Tarask! Nice! Alright. Because Kerrigan is definitely more fun, but if you're trying to win, I think the Tarask is more powerful. Just because there's no spells, right? Alright, let's bust this out. Here we go. Let's do this. Let me clear it up. Start over. Alright, this is gonna be a lot of stuff. Alright, so we got one Marine. I don't have to delete the Marine. We got 24 zealots. Hold on a sec. Layers, units. All right, 24 zealots. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna kind of line them up against the Zerg a little bit because that's where the battle's gonna be. So we got 8. Actually, I'll just do it manual. I'll just do it in 2s, right? 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. 24 zealots. We got 33 sets of Zerglings. This I'm going to have to multiply out a little bit. So let's see. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's 10 Zerglings. We got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then we got 64. We need 66, right? So we need 2 more Zerglings, is that right? Okay, is this the right? Let me count the Zerglings here. If I select them all, it'll show me a count at the bottom. Except some are up. Actually, some are squished in with these beacon things, and those get counted. There's 62, 64. Am I missing 2 Zerglings? No, I think there's Zerglings are hidden in there, right? Okay, where's the Ultralisk going is the question. I didn't play. What happened? Oh no! Faragia coming in? Oh snap! I don't know why it didn't play. Hold on, here we go. It's something with the donations instead of the bits is broken. I'm sorry, Faragia. Thank you, Faraja. Thank you so much, Faraja. I really appreciate that. Tassadar Zeratul versus Tarask. Let's go. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. So what we're going to have to do is this. We're going to have to do this. We're going to have to cut out a little spot here. And move these Zerglings back. And we're going to put the Tarask in front, right? I'm assuming that's where we want it. Heroes. Wait, let's see. I'm in the wrong section. I need to be in the Zerg. Although, again, you guys get to pick where you want stuff. You guys get to pick where you want it. I'm not seeing chat very much because I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, there's 2 Hydras as well. 2 Hydras as well. So, again, Smith, I'm assuming we want the Tarask in front, right? Heroes, Tarask. Player 3. There we go. Boom. Tarask. You just subbed? Hey, minions coming in at the end here. Did you really? It didn't show up. I don't see a sub. Are you just trolling me? Alright, we get some Hydras in here as well. Oh, there it goes. Alright, 2 more Hydras. Alright, cool. It just took a minute for the alert to happen. Ground units. Hydralisks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. That one Marine over here is so freaking peeing his pants scared right now. Alright, and... Minions, where were you? He even asked. He was trying to buy more Zerglings, and he's like, where's Minions when you need him? Damn. Okay, and now we gotta get the... Hold on, we gotta get the Tassadar... Wait, what the hell's going on? Units? Sorry, this is taking so long. Protoss. Heroes. Tassadar, Zeratul, Archon. Bom, 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 bom. Will it fit right there? Won't fit. Why won't it fit? All right, I'm gonna put up here for a second. I'm gonna move a few of these zealots back. Make a little pocket for the Archon to move it. There we go. Okay. You want a Zergling recount? Let's see. Is this a Zergling here? Yeah, that's a Zergling right there. Okay, so we got Zergling there. I'll be careful here. Select those, select those, select those. Why is it not selecting the Zerglings? There we go. I'm just gonna have to select all the Hydras too to make it easier. So we got 66 Zerglings and then 5 other units, right? So we should have... So there's actually, we're missing 1 Zergling. We're missing 1 Zergling. Nope, never. When I reselected, he's in there somewhere. Okay, so there's a correct amount of Zerg units. We've got correct amount of zealots and stuff as well. We'll put this guy over on the edge. All right, and am I missing anything? You want the Archon on top behind the zealots. All right, we can do that. Like right here. Move these zealots back down again, back in front. On top behind the zealots to the right. Is that right there? Okay. You don't want to 1v1 the Tarask. So he wants to get more Zergling kills, I guess, is the idea there, perhaps. Okay, cool. All right. This looks like it, right? Recount the Marines? It says 1. It says 1. We got it. All right, let me save the map. Here we go. This is Tarask versus versus the Tassadar Archon. This is actually going to be crazy. All right, here we go. March 26th, Chatcraft 2. Save. We'll go ahead and load it on up into the Brood War. I will make it a point for Ajia to fix that alert. I don't know why it doesn't work for the donations. It only works for bits. But I really do appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Both you guys. Much appreciated. Where's the map? Did I save it as the wrong name? Oh, I saved it in the wrong place. Save as... No, it's in the right place. Oh, it's just called March 26th. I just put the wrong name. Okay, there we go. Load it in here. All right, and we'll switch on over to the battle screen. Thank you. All right, here we go. The Phase 1 Marine wins. All right, here we go. Yeah, the 4 Hydras are going to be doing some work too. 4 Hydras. Tarask, let's remind everyone. Tarask has 6 Carapace. You guys can't see this because the chat's in the way, but that's why I'm reading it. His 800 hit points, 6 Carapace. Kaiser Blades, 50 damage. 50 damage, guys. Tassadar Zeratul Archon. 800 shields, 100 hit points. A plague would actually do significant damage to this particular Archon. It actually has 100 hit points. Psionic Shockwave, 60 damage. Shield 0, Protoss Armor 3. Armor 3, actually. So Zerglings are going to do almost nothing. Hydralisks are going to be doing 10 damage versus 3 armor. But again, the shields, it has shields of 0, so the armor doesn't apply to the shields, so... this is going to be interesting, guys. This is going to be interesting. Kaiser Blades. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. The first hero versus hero battle in Chatcraft history, ladies and gentlemen. And the Archon is getting so many kills. Tarask has 2 kills, 3 kills. Zeratul has 4 kills. And there's just so many Zerglings, though. Wait, what's going on? Why are they... What the heck is going on? Why did they stop attacking? What is going on? Did they have a truce? What the... Oh, you know why? He's on the wrong team. We have to restart. He's on the wrong team. The Zeratul Archon was on the wrong team. Oh my god, he was on the Zerg team, guys. Oh my god, hold on a minute here. We gotta redo this. I didn't change the teams when I put him down. Oh no. Terran wins. When you put the units down, you have to select what team they are. And I put the wrong team when I placed that unit, so hold on. All right, let me redo this here. I'm gonna put him in the same exact spot, but put it on player 2. Cause yeah, I put the Archon down as the wrong team. All right, so now he's the right team. We'll save the map again. No redo. 1 game. Usually that's the rule, but that's when everything is, when it's the AI's fault and not my fault. That one's my fault. I think this is the first time we've ever had heroes on both sides, yes. I can't think of another time when that's happened. So this is going to be the first hero versus hero battle. All right, so here we go. Back, same situation. Notice the Archon is orange this time. It's not like a secret Zerg Archon behind the lines killing zealots. We'll see how this goes. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, guys. Let's see. Okay, here we go. The actual battle this time. One of us. All right. 800 hit point shield Archon. Actually killing Zerglings this time. Tarask doing damage as well. Oh man, this is actually... So this is actually going to be pretty close with the teams correct. I don't know why those zealots are not attacking though. It's Zeratul versus Tarask with support units. I don't know why these guys aren't doing anything, but these Zerglings aren't either. And he's gonna actually 6 hit points. He gets taken down. What? This is so close. They're not attacking. Go attack, you fools. I have to use the more triggers, I guess. Why are the zealots not attacking? I'm trying to get them to attack each other. Here we go. Final battle. The last 2 zealots. Hydralisk, what are you doing? What is this Hydralisk doing? He's running around in circles. The zealot gets the kill though. What is this Hydralisk doing? Dude, the AI is so freaking broken. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to do about this. The Hydralisk is just running. It got stuck in a corner finally. Oh man, and it finally fired a shot. The Protoss barely pulling out a victory though. Oh my god, the Hydra Micro. Oh man. I mean, like I said, that's unfortunate, but I can't control the AI being that dumb. And I have these extra triggers set up so that if they stop attacking, I can get them to go. But they just wasn't going. They just weren't going. Press X to doubt. We'll watch the replay. We'll watch the replay. Because the replay is going to be different, right? Oh, shit. I hit the wrong one. Oh, we can watch replay. That's right. Let's see what happens here. You never laughed that hard at a Chatcraft. Right? What the hell was that, man? Alright. Let's slow it down. We'll remove all the noise here. We'll zoom out a little bit. And let's watch this again. Now remember, if you guys don't know, the replay actually happens differently than the real game. It's glitched and it doesn't actually execute perfectly. So this is good. This could be a different result. But the zealots did technically win out there in the end. So this poor Marine, by the way. But what an epic battle! We did end up having the Tarask and the Zeratul going straight up against each other. 60 damage Shockwave versus 50 damage Kaiser Blades. And the armor doesn't really matter. The 6 armor doesn't really matter in that situation, right? It matters a lot versus the Zealots, but... Man, Tarask versus Zeratul, Tassadar, Archon. 24 kills, by the way, on this Archon. Tarask only ended up with 8 kills, I think. See, when everything actually fought together, it was a bigger Protoss win. Crushed in slow-mo. So I think we're gonna have to call that a Protoss win. Well done. Wait, Honorable Spoon was the only person that... Wait, is that right? Is that actually right? He was the only person that bought Zealots? Damn, dude. 8,000 minerals spent. Oh, man. The hero versus the hero battle as well. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate that a lot. And it made for a pretty freaking fun... epic Chatcraft too, actually. And let's not forget the Hydralisks. Thank you, minions, as well. Hydralisk coming in the first version. The Hydralisk being added to the battle was 3K in the wallet mirror. Nice. Anyway, wow, that was some pretty amazing Chatcraft there. Thank you guys. Yeah, well, that's a good way to end things. That was a fun one. So again, I don't know if you caught it, but I'm not going to be streaming. I may possibly, there's a slight chance, there's like 1% chance I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday. But but I'm going to be out of town next week. I'm traveling for work. I'm going to Los Angeles to do the science fair. Yeah. So at least I'll try and put on a rerun or something like that. But my streaming computer will probably be used for work stuff that whole week. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I did the raid opening for $50 already, actually. Yeah. If you want to go watch the VODs, if you're curious about watching me open up all the packs, I did that one. And I actually ended up opening up the normal raid thing. It was $50 for like 6 shards, and you open the 6 shards, and I got like 12 shards for a different pack, and then I opened up like 20 other shards that I had from other stuff. So I opened up a lot of shards, and now I have a ton of rares that are mostly useless, but anyway. Hey, D-Loving, how's it going? Yeah, it's a pretty old school stuff. I'm sorry that you're catching me right at the end of stream, D-Loving, but if you want to drop a follow, I do this a couple days a week, actually. And we actually watch the old school stuff from the old Brood War days. So welcome on in. Thank you for coming by. And I was just saying, I'm not going to be streaming for another week. But then in April, I'll be back streaming twice a week. Wednesdays and Saturdays, and doing Starcraft. This is a little mini game that I made that we play on stream, but mostly we watch the old school stuff with the BC. Oh no, is that the injured Ultralisk there? Yeah, in the rerun you can watch if I run a rerun you can mine some minerals, right? At the very least. Anyway, yeah, thanks y'all for joining me. Who we're gonna raid? Because you do get minerals for participating in a raid, right? Let's raid someone interesting today. I think we'll raid. Let me double check to see if anyone signed on since I last checked. Let's raid. I know who we're gonna raid. We'll raid someone that's not actually Australian. Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, that's right. We're gonna see if there's anyone called Shadow Legends. It looks like there's not actually anyone called Shadow Legends. That's disappointing. All right. Well, we're gonna raid someone called Rock Mom. She's playing Tarkov. She's a cool streamer. She actually just got partner recently. She's a cool Tarkov fragger. So we'll watch her play some Tarkov. I'm gonna probably start streaming a little Tarkov in a couple weeks. So because I've really been enjoying watching the game recently. I've been itching to get back into it. So wait, Faraji, are you streaming right now? Are you actually seriously streaming? I can raid you if you want. Are you joking? Okay, we'll raid Faraji then. Cool. Playing some WoW. Sure, man. Let's all go watch Faraji do some WoW stuff. I do not really enjoy watching WoW much myself, to be honest, but that's okay. All right. Is this working? 22 people ready to raid. Okay. Have a good one, all. If I don't stream this week, I'll catch y'all next time. Take care. Well, we'll still raid you anyways, so people can check you out. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. See y'all in April.